I think I was lucky because many people wonder what to do when they're in their teens and they feel helpless. And I had no choice. I was just that. I want to stop people killing each other. When I was 13, I was watching a grainy old black and white TV in my parents' living room, and I saw these Soviet tanks plunging through the streets into Budapest, and they were crushing people not much older than me. And I was so angry and so shocked that I ran upstairs, started packing my suitcase. And my mother came up and said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I'm going to Budapest." "What for?" And I said, "Something so terrible is happening there that I have to go." And she said, "Don't be so silly." And I burst into tears. And she said, "Okay." She said, "I get it, but you're too young to be useful. And if you want to be useful, you have to be trained. And I will see to it that you're trained if you will just unpack your suitcase." So I did, and she did. I spent 21 years bringing the people who really make decisions on nuclear weapons, so like the people who designed the warheads at Los Alamos, bringing them together with their counterparts in Russia and China, and ask them, why do you do what you do? Why do you make more and more weapons? And I drew cognitive maps of how they think. 95% of them, the root of their thinking was feeling threatened. They felt under threat since they were children. And that was just before the Berlin Wall came down. And then I interviewed the same people again after the Berlin Wall came down. They still felt the same. When people feel threatened, that guides a lot of what they do. So one of the things we can do is give them our full attention. If I really listen to you and give you my full attention so much that I can repeat back to you what you said, then you think, oh, she actually understands me. And then I ask you to do the same with me. And that's the fastest way to resolve a conflict. I founded an organization called Peace Direct, and that was to support locally led peace initiatives in conflict areas all over the world. So what I observe is that at the grassroots, people are taking the problems into their own hands. Sometimes they do terrible things, but we never hear in the media, or very rarely, what amazing things they are doing. I could tell you 50 stories that would make you cry of what people are doing in Pakistan, in Afghanistan, in Colombia, in Africa. Amazing things, risking their lives to stop other people getting killed. We have more people as refugees than ever in human history. We have bigger gap between rich and poor than ever in human history. And we also have terrorism and cyber warfare. None of these issues can be dealt with by weapons. Last year, the world spent $1,686 billion on militarization, while $30 billion could bring fresh water to every person on the planet. And $340 billion could bring food and nutrition to every person on the planet. And yet, we spend multiples of this on guns. It's obscene and it's crazy. And we have to stop that. And we can.